whole attitude and nastiness about the whole thing was really an insult to injury. So I decided to look up their policy, and their policy clearly states that this only applies to parties at checkout, so the rule is who is with you at checkout, which makes sense or is at least more understandable. Another policy I read which was interesting was that any online order not picked up within a week they will issue a full refund to your original payment method. So my friends and I were sitting home drinking the stuff I had got at the other location later that day and telling them what happened, and they were all shocked. I used to work retail for a long time, specifically during the virus, and I know what an inconvenience it is to set up big curbside pickup orders because they take up a lot of space on the order shelf. So intoxicated and mad, I decided to enforce their own policy on them and make a $10,000 order for the soonest possible pickup time, which they promised orders ready in 3 hours. So I made sure to order the cheapest, heaviest bottles I could think of so they could take up the most amount of space in their curbside area, and made sure to only order like 1 or 2 of each so they couldn't just give me a case, they had to get individual ones, and I ordered their whole supply of Tito's since it's popular and it's the holidays and I know people are going to be looking for it, and this Total Wine has its curbside order section in the front behind a counter where you can see it. And I know when customers saw it they would ask for it, and then they would have to explain how someone ordered all 238 bottles and they're back there on reserve. Then they'd probably get grouchy and ask for a manager. But the manager would be busy because I also made sure to order a lot of bottles behind glass so they would have to run around with their keys scrambling to get this order ready. I worked retail and I know how much stuff like this throws off a schedule and annoys the managers. So I loaded up the cart and stopped when I got bored and placed the order. I got the email confirmation which specified that you have to wait for the pickup confirmation email and that pickup times aren't guaranteed, so I thought for sure they were either going to cancel the order or call me or something. Something interesting that is sent with the email is a pickup policy that states specifically the recipient of the order needs to be 21 so you can have other people in your car not 21. Well, 5 hours later I got the pickup email. It took them longer, but I was still surprised. Then later I got a pickup reminder email. Then 3 days later a second reminder. Then 7 days I got my final notice email. And then day 10 I got a phone call. It was the manager acting like a completely different person this time, asking when I was coming for the order. At this point, I think she knew I was effing with them because it had been 10 days and she knew my name from the previous feedback thing, because when she called she asked for me by name and my name was on the order. So I told her yeah, I went to pick it up and was told I looked too young, so I just went to the other Total Wine and picked it up, the same stuff there. So then she was mad and said, "Are you seriously not coming to pick this up?" I just said no. She hung up. When your higher up asked you why your store had to refund someone $10,000, explain to them what you did. They were supposed to automatically cancel the order at the 7-day mark, but didn't she call me at the 10 days? So I called their customer service line to cancel it, and she told me some stores wait until the end of the month to do it. I'm assuming the manager was trying to hold out on refunding to end the year on a better number. Retail does that. I made them cancel it right then.